Hello friends, welcome back. Let's continue our work. So we have done with pagination, it's working very fine, but the problem is you can see here we have numbers, right? 1 to 5. In the next page again we have 1 to 3. So actually it depends upon the number of rows here. We can change it, and in our process.php page where we have written managed category, and here we have $n, and here we are incrementing it, right? So what we can do, either we can pass the number of rows from here, like we are passing here page number. We can also pass the page, how many rows, or instead of doing this we can also write here, we can do little calculation. For example, so we have the page number here, $_post page number, so we can take it $_post, and so we have page number, and if we multiply with 1, okay, I want a 5 row, right? So it is multiply with 5, so we are displaying 5 rows at a time, so it will be 5. For example, page number 2, it will be 2 into 5, 10, and for the second page it will start from 10, and it is not correct. Let me think. Page number is going to multiply with number of rows. For page number 2, the rows starts from 6, right? So for 6 should be page number 2, 2 into 5, that is 10, or if we do -1, and for page number 2 it will be 2 into 2 minus 1, 1 into 5, it will start from 5, right? So we can write +1. Now what? So for page number 2, -1, 1, and it will be multiplied with 5, so it will be 5 plus 1, it will be 6. Next row will start from 6, and for the first page, if it is 1, 1 minus 1, 0, and it is multiplied with 5, 0, and it will start from 1, right? Remove this plus sign, and here is a loop ends, and $n++. Save this, right? So let's test this. First we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Page number 2 we have 6, 7, 8. Similarly we have now in our JS file. Okay, let's work on this delete and edit buttons, right? So for this we will write code in our manage.php file, and here we have written pagination. So after pagination I'm writing, okay, public function, and we will say page, okay, delete record, and for delete record we need the name of table, for what table I want to delete the record, and the particular ID or row we want to delete. So here we have two things, $table and $ID. So now we have table, so let's we have to write something different for categories, and rest of the thing will be the same, right? So $table equals to categories. We have categories. We cannot delete like this. If someone wants to delete this laptop, for example, in previous, if someone wants to delete this category, so it is root category, and it also has subcategories. Mobile has a parent category, electronics. So if we delete this, then it will disturb the order of displaying the categories. So we have to check this and give a user a warning. So here we will write $this arrow connection arrow prepare, and right here select, okay, dollar id, sorry, id from categories where, so here is our id, dollar id, right? We need to check parent category, parent underscore cat equals to question mark and limit. Okay, we don't require limit. So here we will place the dollar id. It means if there is a id dependency, then it will return row, or it will say the number of rows available which is dependent. A dollar, store this into a pre-statement, execute this, or bind param, pre-statement arrow bind underscore param, and here we need a integer dollar id, right? And let's execute this. Dollar result equals to dollar pre-statement arrow get result, or if there is a problem in our query, so it will show the database error. If dollar result num underscore rows, in number of rows, is greater than 0, it will return dependent, yeah, I'm writing correct, dependent underscore category, dependent category. So here, and once this category is done, else, and here you also have to write else. If it is not greater than 0, means there is no other, for example, we are trying to delete electronics, and electronics is also dependent on other categories, so it will obviously it will be greater than 0, and this condition becomes true, and this will be returned dependent category, and none rest of the code will not execute. Here we want to, if it is not greater than 0, means we can delete this category. So here I will write the SQL query, but now I'm writing here return deletable, okay, and else for other tables it's just normal query, return, okay, dollar table can be delete. So now let's create the object of this class. So we already have object but comment, so let's remove the comment and say here echo dollar object and delete record, pass the name of table, for example categories, and id is 1, right? Now let's see the result, and here's our page includes, and we have manage.php. so you can see here dependent category means we cannot delete the category number 1, which is electronics, right? Okay, it is opening. here categories. So electronics one cannot be deleted because parent category somewhere in some rows, for example for mobiles it is one, and laptop mobiles is dependent on parent electronics, so electronic cannot be deleted. Now for other rows, let's say 5, you can see categories, name of table, and it can be deleted. And let's change the name of table, brands, so it can be deleted. For any other table we can easily delete, right? We have only problem with our brand categories table, right? So now it's fine. Just remove this and remove this. Dollar pre statement equals to dollar this arrow connection arrow once prepare, and write statement delete from dot dollar table dot where category id equals to, we also need to pass the primary key, then it will be easy to manage with other tables, right? Question mark. Okay, I'm passing here dollar pk is identifiable as a primary key, and here I can write dollar pk. So I'm considering a primary key. It can be cid, it can be bid, it can be anything, right? Question mark. Dollar p statement arrow bind param and integer dollar id. This is all for categories table, right? Now for other tables there is a simple query. Let's execute it. Pre statement arrow execute or die if there is a problem. Store it in a result variable. Dollar result is right, so return here category deleted. So it is category deleted, and for other tables we will write here else. It doesn't matter whatever the table. So dollar this arrow connection arrow prepare, and right here delete from dot table dot where key dot. So what we can write here, okay, it is equal to question mark, same thing, pre statement. Or actually we don't require this else part, if you notice, because here I'm not writing the name of table primary key, just we can say that deleted return, right? So remove this else. Okay, what if it is categories? If it is category, then cannot go in this else part, right? So it's fine, no problem. Just copy this code, copy, and okay, not here. Delete it. Save this. So this if block will handle the categories and else block will for all the tables, right? So where pk question mark delete from table. Now let's test this object. So here is last is 14, right? Save this. Now run this code. Missing argument 3k. We have argument in middle pk. CID. So this is primary key CID. So you can see category deleted, right? And just browse it. Why I'm doing all this in this way? Because I don't want to touch this classes. You just need to know the name of your database columns. Once you have the idea of your columns, what is your primary key and what is your foreign key, then you just need to pass the parameters. You don't need to touch the classes availables. I'm making it in a way like it can be reusable ever and ever whenever you are going to use this, right? So it is you can use it for all the tables. That's why I'm making in this way. So this is delete record, right? Now here in our main.js page, you have written manage category functions. So I'm going to see my process.php page, and here is our delete button code. So I will define an attribute did equals to, and here I will write the PHP code echo dollar it's row, and right here it's CID, right? Category ID. Save it, copy this. Okay, copy this and paste here also, but here the attribute name will be EID. So D for delete ID and E for edit ID. And I'm going to define a class for my convenience, delete underscore cat, and here one more class, edit underscore cat. So here we have delete cat and here we have edit cat. Save this in your manage.js page and delegate once again your body dot delegate, and class name will be delete underscore cat, and function event will be click. It will run a function. Now define a variable and name it did equals to dollar. Take the instance of this class delete cat. So whatever the class you are clicking, you'll get the instance of that class using this keyword, and jQuery has a function called attr attribute to get the attribute. So we have defined attribute did, and let's take it alert did. Save this. Okay, I'm sure I have commented the code here. Yeah, save it and go to in your manage page, and here you can see we have delete, right? So once we click delete, you can see we have ID 1 we have id 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, it's 5. In this way we can get all the IDs, right? So it's working fine. And now in your process.php page, here main.js, right? Okay, right here, if use a different kind of JavaScript function, instead of alert, use confirm to get the confirmation from user. And you can put a message here, and this function either return true or false, depends upon the button. It will give you two buttons, OK and cancel. So here, are you sure you want to delete? You sure you want to delete? Right, this is the message in a confirmation box will display, and this is the block code if it is true, else another block of code. Right here, alert. Okay, yes, copy this code right here, no, save, refresh, and now press delete. You can see, are you sure you want to delete? And if you press OK, yes, and if you press cancel, it will execute the else block. So in case of else, do nothing, and in case of if, get the code, copy and paste here, give an indentation here, post and key will be delete category, and we don't require page number, right? Save this and show what is happening. Alert and give a message. Deleted successfully. Okay, we have to check the data. If data is nothing but response from PHP script, right? So we can have process manage.php. We can either have this data dependent category, copy this, new manage.js, paste here. If it is dependent, so alert will be like sorry, you cannot delete this category. Okay, you cannot delete, sorry, this category is dependent on other subcategories. Or you can write this category is a parent of some other categories. Else, if data equals to, now it can be in your process.php, it's managed, right? So it can be category deleted, copy it, and in pagination, or sorry, it's what is that, manage here. If it is category deleted, so alert will be category deleted successfully. Happy. and else if data equal to manage page, it can be deleted. So right here alert, and your category, not category, it can be anything, category, product, brand. So just say deleted successfully. Finally, else if there is a problem in response, so put the data, save and refresh. Okay, I forgot here. So it is a delete category. Copy this and in process.php page, if is set $_post and delete category. Okay, and in manage.js we also require the id, right? So we have id colon did. Save this in process.php page. M equals to new manage object is created and $m arrow, and it is delete record. The name of table will be categories and the primary key will be cid, and for $_post, and you can write here id, what id you want to delete, and store the result $result and echo this. Now let's test this code. First save all. Okay, fine. And now I'm trying to delete this electronics, so delete. You can see, are you sure you want to delete? Okay, sorry, this category is dependent on other subcategories, cannot delete it. Now let's try to delete this laptop. Okay, fine, let's delete it, right? So it is working very well. You can see here, if I want to delete this mobile, so mobile does not have any, mobile is never parent category, right? Antivirus is also never parent category. Gadget is a parent category, but it is never dependent on other categories. So we can delete this, right? So delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Okay, category deleted successfully, right? Let's refresh it. We have to call it once again. Now we don't have any pages because it is very less record, right? If you want to try to delete software, we will get a warning. Are you sure? Yes. Sorry, this category is dependent on other subcategories. So you can see software is here available, right? And we have to call this once again. Manage.js. So it is manage category. So refresh it. Okay, we don't have anything. Let's add a few categories. Category name will be get deleted laptop, and it is electronics. Submit. Added successfully. And let's add gadgets. It is root category. Submit. Close this dialog and manage. You can see we have another next, and you can see the laptop. Parent category is electronics, gadget, right? And let's delete the gadget. Delete. Okay, you can see we have deleted, right? So in the next video we will start work on brands and products, and for that we don't need to write a manage code because we have already written delete record and other things, manage record with pagination. So we just need to call them in from process.php, and one function is left, which is the update. For that we have to get the codes, right? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.